Hey guys, Bill here again, and I just had to make a reaction video to this reaction video today. This guy has a channel, it's called NFKRZ. His name's Roman. I've seen his videos before. He's a Russian guy who still lives in Russia, and he makes these videos talking about what's going on in Russia. Okay, well, he found out about this channel, these people from Australia, this family from Australia that actually left Australia and moved to Russia. And basically, they're like all in. They think Russia is like the greatest thing since sliced bread, right? So I just want to like go through his video and let's just see what these people are about, right?
Talking about perhaps my favorite people in the entire world. And I'm talking about Westerners who've been born in democratic Western countries who, instead of utilizing the power of their passports to go pretty much anywhere, which I don't have, decide to go to live in Russia and become Z. Now, some of you guys watching this video might think, that sounds ridiculous, right? Why would anybody from the West willingly move to Russia now? Well, guys, let me ruin your day, because those people exist. Recently, I got this video recommended to me on YouTube called Getting Russian Permanent Residency.
This guy's channel is called Russia Guy, right? And they're from Australia.
I even made a joke about it on Instagram saying, my condolences, bro. But I decided to check this video out and check the guy's channel out, and honestly, I've gone down a rabbit hole which goes way deeper than I thought. So this
Yeah, I went over to his channel, and you could definitely go down a rabbit hole there pretty easily.
Channel right here called Russia Guy, great name by the way, is a channel managed by a guy from Australia who moved with his family from Australia to Russia several years ago, and essentially he lives a farm life in Russia, and you know, apart from some questionable opinions which we'll get to in a second, they seem like decent people, and you know, needless to say,
I watched a couple of the videos. They seem, well, let's watch some more.
hey, please don't go out of your way to harass these people, like, you know, talk shit. And I'm not here to, like, attack a family or whatever, but, you know, there's a few questionable things this channel has done. They decided to stay in Russia after the start of the special military operation because, well, apparently it's fine within their moral compass. And by the way, I'm not claiming that people who did
Staying in Russia as a citizen because you don't have money, opportunity to move is different from being a Western citizen with a powerful passport. You can go anywhere and still choosing to stay, LOL. That being said, staying in Russia in itself isn't a bad action by default, in his opinion.
Didn't leave Russia are OZ or anything like that, because I'd be literally insulting my own friends and family. But you know, this guy uploaded a video about the Russian military day on February 26, 2022, so 2 days after this special military operation started, so with a thumbnail like this, I mean...
Yeah, look at this thumbnail. Defenders of the fatherland standing there like this. This is 2 days after Russia invaded Ukraine.
Honestly, that's just something I would not do. Just not a decision I would make personally. And actually checks out the channels that this guy has, and apparently has a channel about his family life, his farm life, and his wife has a channel as well. And she actually basically confirmed my suspicions about why these people moved to Russia because, okay, let's just watch it. I'm not going to spoil it.
Почему уехали из Австралии?
Good question.
Австралия, ну, современная Австралия, это очень
Oh my God, it's a liberal country.
либеральная страна. Если это вам нравится, тогда вперед. Мы верующие и как семья консервативная. Когда мы подумали о будущем наших детей и что мы хотели для нашей семьи, мы решили, что Россия – это лучшее место.
So they are so conservative that they decided that Russia would be the best place for their family.
Для нашей семьи. И поэтому мы все продали в Австралии и переехали в Россию.
So yes, they're a trad conservative family that moved to Russia because of, you know, the LGBT agenda in the West or whatever. This is
Exactly. They're anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-whatever. And you die in Russia if you're like that, basically, or you get put in prison.
crazy. This is just like perfect textbook example of what I was talking about in a video 2 years ago called Stop Idolizing Russia, where I mentioned that there's people in the West right now that are conservatives that actually think Russia is like the leader of the free world and is like, you know, the bastion of conservative hope or whatever, and it's a safe haven to go to hide away from the LGBT agenda or the trans agenda or whatever. But these people just feel very marginalized in their first world countries, so they go to Russia to secure the future of the children, by the way. I understand people make different decisions, and honestly, I don't want to dictate them what they do in their lives, and I don't even want to say they're wrong for what they're doing, but just...
See, I kind of agree with that. I mean, who am I to tell somebody, you know, what to do? But these people obviously are religious, right?
That's something I would do, personally, you know? But yeah, honestly, looking at this channel, I'm pretty sure it's a psyop. Like, this girl made a video addressed to Putin asking for Putin to help them settle in Russia, whatever, because they had visa issues.
You got to see this. She looks like one of these Russian mothers trying to find out why her son went to the special military operation and hasn't returned, and she can't get any information from anybody in the government. She fits right in over there.
Уважаемый Владимир Владимирович.
I'm sorry, I didn't even want to watch this. It's just like, just imagine saying on camera, "Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich," as an Australian citizen. But yeah, the thing is that after this address to Putin they shot on their channel, they actually got into Russian news here. They were on Russian TV, interviewed about like whatever, you know, reasons why they choose Russia instead of the, you know, the terrible West that's full of, you know, gay agenda. So yeah, they've been on TV.
And do you think they're using that at all to their advantage? Russian media, I mean?
And also, she has like videos why the day of victory is super important, and I agree it's important. It's just strange that that an Australian would make these videos, you know?
Because she's a freaking Russian now. That's why. Or actually, I guess if there was a country anywhere where they hated LGBTQ and were pro-religion, they'd probably think that's the greatest country in the world too.
Or, you know, celebrating the Day of Russia 7 months ago, by the way, posing with the Russian flag and everything, and all of their videos, they're basically promoting Russia, and they actually managed to get Russian residency recently, which I imagine is not easy. So basically what I'm saying is that there's a chance this family is...
Oh, I'm sure it was really hard for them to get Russian residency, right? They're only going on Russian propaganda TV shows and helping Russia put out propaganda.
Highly connected with some officials, and they might really get mad at me after this video and get my ass f***ed. Well, you know, you are Christian and conservative after all, so you should know how to turn the other cheek. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not really actually here to react to their videos, even though, like...
Christians turn the other cheek? Seriously? Come on.
Like I already said, people like this piss me off a whole lot, where I have a progressive outlook on life, and I would like to be a worldly citizen. However, my passport sucks, and I have these insane roadblocks in my way. Whereas people like these have the whole world open for them, welcoming them with open arms, but they still decide to be Z. Just could not be me, that's all I'm gonna say.
That's because they don't want to live in the whole world. They want to live in their little tiny world where they make up all the rules and no one else can go against any of those rules. That's why.
However, like I said, I'm not really here to react to their videos. More so, I actually want to react to comments on their videos. Because honestly, guys, the comment section on this channel might be the most Z comment section I've seen in my life. And just full of insane copium. I mean, guys, I just searched up Z and I already got 8 results on just this page of the comments of this video. So we have Gennady here with a Z profile picture, of course, saying, "You made the right choice to stay. It's just temporary turbulence. Everything will be alright in the future. Cope. Russia will come out on top and will remain an oasis of sanity in an insane anti-Christian world. Glad your family is doing well." Yeah,
there you go. That says it all.
The way Russia is acting right now, that's very Christian. That's definitely, you know, turning the other cheek and forgiving, and definitely, you know, complying with all the 10 commandments. I've been saying this for years and nobody's been listening to me. The intertwining between conservatives in the West and like literally Z nationalists is huge. And it's always been that way, but people called me crazy when I uploaded that video 2 years ago. Well, from now on, you should be listening to me. Another one right here, we have Roman. Z profile picture, of course. German agricultural sector already stopped. The greenhouses and incubators. In Italy, 100k farms are on the verge of closure due to skyrocketing production costs. It is just the beginning. Famine is about to enter Europe, and the rest as well. Just like all the way throughout its history of plague and degeneracy.
Living on another planet. Totally brainwashed and delusional.
Oh my god. Then we have Z profile picture, Artyom Kazkov. Good luck, new Russians people. Sorry, my English. So yeah, Z people love them, which is, you know, curious. I guess that's just a coincidence though. Now let's read a couple of comments in
Total coincidence.
Russian, because I think those are even better. So Sergey here says, watching this video of a healthy, normal family from Australia, that is a dog whistle. I'm very sure that this collective West still has decent people in it. Who actually types like this? Like, what the f***, man? We need to help them in getting the citizenship of the Russian Federation. They are not a burden. They're coming to work and create new companies, new farms, and more. They create new job opportunities. Russia needs these people. The thing is, I actually agree. That would be great to have Westerners move into Russia and vice versa and everything, to have great cooperation, but I just don't think this
ain't gonna happen for a long time, buddy. Those days are Long gone.
This guy has that angle when he's writing that comments, you know? I want to exchange all of these Russians that suddenly decided that they're ashamed to be Russians for these Australian and other true Russians. Vyacheslav says, you're doing the right thing by staying. Russia is a strong, independent country and we have a great future. We're gonna be living in spite of the entire world. Of course, this guy loves shaman, so he is living in spite of the entire world. And we're going to live well when the whole of Western world is going to be submerged in an economic crisis because we have everything. From natural
Yeah. They have everything.
resources, forests, and water to crops, milk, and meat. We cannot.
Well, actually, you don't have... Ukraine has the crops. That's one of the reasons why Putin wanted to grab it. But then again, you probably believe that Ukraine isn't Ukraine. It's part of Russia, so...
Be broken. Cope. That's all I gotta say, man. I cannot believe real people are writing these comments. These have to be bots. Like I truly cannot believe these are real people. Oh yeah, and this comment right here was my favorite by far. Russian immigrants in the EU are soon going to come back to Russia. There is a general understanding now that we have to live home. There is an understanding that the future can only be secure in a country with great natural resources. Soon enough, life in Russia will be 3 to 5 times cheaper than in Europe. Europe and America are becoming more expensive, whatever that means. You know, clearly a doctor of economics right here, clearly. China and Russia are going forward. Yes, guys. Glory to the proletariats. They could produce for cheaper even before, and now it's even more cheaper. So we have to live and produce in Russia. Look, I can assure you that Russian immigrants in Europe are definitely not coming back.
No, they're not.
Because I see what's actually going on. Because I'm not 45 years old, I don't live in a village and actually have contact with an outside world, and I know what like the young people of Russia actually wants. Because I actually talk to them and I'm actually part of that generation. For my circle personally, and this is like a very extended circle, I know a lot of people. I'm a YouTuber, I've had this career for a while, I've met many different people. I'd say like a solid 70% of young people in my age that are good at something, are, you know, creative people that make different projects that could benefit Russia massively. Everybody, like 70% of them have left. Most of these people usually say that it's good because, you know, this exodus of people is, you know, vetting out all the traitors and the enemies of Russia, which is definitely, you know, a great outlook on life.
That's what that guy said in that other video, reaction video I did from 1420. He was saying, let all those people leave because we're basically cleaning out Russia.
But these people, you know, they live in a fantasy world where this is actually making Russia better. And suddenly now, apparently, because Russia is shut from the entirety of the world, we're going to be producing some insane shit. And we don't care about the people who left, but also we're going to make propaganda videos saying that the people who left are all traitors and terrible people. Oh, and also we're fighting against the collective West and NATO and everything. And the West is, you know, just full of evil people that are, you know, have terrible morals and just have no morals, actually. So yeah, we hate Westerners and we hate the West, but also when Westerners come to Russia and essentially become one of the good ones, then, oh yeah, guys, you're Russian now, let's go hug and, you know.
Now here's what I want to know. Because they have Russian citizenship now or residency, can they go fight in the war now? Can they be mobilized? Because the U.S. government is telling people from the United States to leave Russia, especially if you have some kind of residency, because Putin can grab you and mobilize you. So what I want to see is these people get mobilized. And then I want to see how much they love Russia.
Drink vodka together and dance with bears and shit, because you guys are one of the good ones and you made the right decision, and also we're all doing so great right now. I mean, I don't know, man, I just want to try the copium that these people are taking. It's some good shit, clearly. I want to be as sure of the future as these people are. Good on you for standing by Russia and not falling for the propaganda. It is good to be loyal to a country which offers security for our families.
That is a total bot comment right there. Total bot comment.
Especially ones which aren't neoliberal hellholes. I don't know, man. I'm just like, I don't know. My face might be kind of red right now. That's kind of I feel right now. Like, my head is pulsating because there is literally probably nothing that annoys me more than, you know, Matthew from Alabama sitting in his trailer talking about how Russia is, you know, the most free and secure country in the world.
Wait, that's not a trailer. That's Mr. White sitting in front of his Cook motorhome.
Talking about how Russia is, you know, the most free and secure country in the world, and I wish I had a Russian citizenship. Bro, contact me. We'll figure something out. Let's exchange. Quite honestly, I'm down. Because you clearly do not want to be traveling the world and using privileges that your passport gives you, so I'll gladly step in for you. Is that a deal? Text me, brother. I know that these are people who have grown up without much prospects in life. They've never seen decent money. They've never traveled the world. They've never been to the West. They've never been probably outside of...
Dude, we have them all over the United States, too. So I know what you're talking about.
Russia, because actually, according to the data, like over 70% of Russians have never been abroad. These are people who are deeply frustrated. They feel as though they've been dealt a bad card in life. However, instead of seeing the root cause of the problem and realizing why that is the case, they succumb to this nationalistic agenda of, standing up against the West and, going our own way in order to make the
We have that here too. This is what got Trump elected, and it wasn't stand up against the West. It was stand up against other Americans. How sad is that? All right. So anyways, that is the channel NFKRZ, and you can go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. But I think I'm going to have to go over to that channel and make some reaction videos to their videos. What do you think? Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.